Pokemaniacs, happy Halloween! Today is the day we've been talking about for weeks now. This is a milestone, and I'm very excited. This is a Mega Evolutions booster box that we got from the Pokemon Center. We just opened the box from Pokemon Center. Our two ETBs, Pokemon Center exclusives, will be kept in storage. But we're going to open up this Mega Evolution. Man, this is quite heavy. I've never actually held one of these until right here. We're going to open this up and see on Halloween if we can get anything great out of this booster box. This is our first ever booster box opening. So let's dig in. This is incredible. To be opening one of these is surreal. And again, we got this at MSRP. If you guys want one of these, you're going to be paying market price. Ooh, we've got our Bulbasaur promo card. It actually looks off center. Top to bottom's off center. So set that aside. And we'll try to keep this cool display up. Amazing. So we're gonna dig in. We're gonna start on the back right. Our first pack of our Mega Evolution booster box. I never opened a booster box. This is exciting, everybody. We've got some Halloween music going on in the background to kind of get into the atmosphere of Halloween. I hope you guys all have a safe and happy Halloween. Don't eat too much candy. And hopefully, oh, first pack magic, okay. Illustration rare Spearow, we actually have this card already, but hey, we will take it. So, we started off in the back. Some people open booster boxes tend to leave the card in the back for last. Well, I decided to be a little different and to start with that today. So, first pack magic, let's go. Let's go with the back on the other side. We're just gonna like randomly pick packs, and we've got 36 of them today for you guys to enjoy, and hopefully we can get lucky today. Our first booster box ever open. We do actually have a booster box coming when the Phantasmal Flames pre-orders release. So that will be coming in a couple of weeks. And again, we are going to open up that box right here on our channel with you all. We're just going to randomly pick packs. I don't want to go in order. We want to be a little different today. So Mega Evolution, we've got quite a few Mega Evolution videos up on our channel. We've actually done pretty well with Mega Evolution. There's still quite a few more cards that I would like to pull with one in particular. Maybe we can get lucky today and we'll see how that goes. Okay, we got an EX, a Mega Kangaskhan, which is a cool looking card. And I guess it's quite playable in the TCG. So nice to pull an EX. And usually the pull rates from what I've gathered in booster boxes, you can get one special illustration rare, usually one out of every 2 boxes. This is a good card. Is a fair pull rate estimate. Oh, okay. We got Gargangle, whatever the hell this is called. We've actually pulled this card before. So it's our second special illustration rare. Pretty good. And I think I've seen people pull about 4-ish special illustration rares per pack. So, I don't know. We'll see how things go today. We'll start in the front pack. And if you guys didn't check out the short that we did where we opened 1 pack of Mega Evolution in the car, check it out. That's probably the best luck we've had in Mega Evolution so far. Which is kind of funny because you open up a lot of Mega Evolution. So, again, today we've got our first booster box ever that we've opened. And I do believe most booster boxes, at least the ones that I've seen, there will be an ultra rare like item card or whatever it might be. So that's kind of a given. So we're hoping that we get lucky today and pull my personal chase card, which would be great. Again, it's Halloween. I thought, you know what, Halloween's coming. Let's just, on Halloween, open our booster box that we've been sitting on. We got an EX there. And see, you know what, if we can get crazy lucky on a holiday. So I thought that was kind of cool. And, you know, I got my Halloween t-shirt on again. So we've been opening up quite a few different Pokemon items this week. And, you know, it's Halloween week. I personally love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. So I will not be going trick-or-treating, but I think I'm going to be going out tonight and we're dressing up. So that'll be fun. So if you guys are dressing up for Halloween, whether you're trick-or-treating or not, let me know. What are you dressing up as? I know it's not quite Pokemon related unless you're dressing up as a Pokemon. That would be kind of cool. So, yeah, we had a few restocks yesterday. We posted a couple videos yesterday as well, sharing what we got. Nothing too crazy, unfortunately, but it was fun to open. And we've got more Mega Evolution products that we'll go through probably next week. We'll see how that goes. But again, with Phantasmal Flames coming up pretty soon, I don't really want to buy too much because that's going to be quite expensive when that Pokemon Center amount comes out. One nice thing about pre-orders is you can pre-order it and then get your finances in order around the time that the dollar amount is going to come out. All right, so we've got a couple of packs here. We've opened with just some holos. And again, if you're able to get a booster box at MSRP, that's fantastic. Pretty much in the wild, you can't find them anymore at MSRP because GameStop keeps increasing their prices. They're up to $250, I think, for a booster box. Again, MSRP is about $162 plus tax. And the fact that, you know, stores don't really sell booster boxes. You can go to your local LGS, but again, they're going to charge you what they charge you. Very few LGSs in today's market are going to allow you to get a booster box at MSRP because they got to make a little bit of a profit, and I think their margins are even lower from their distributors that are getting the booster boxes from. So your best bet is PokemonCenter.com. When there is a pre-order, try to get in the queue and get one for yourself. Usually the limit is one, which makes sense. It gives more people the opportunity to get a booster box. Otherwise, again, you're paying market. You know, granted, the market goes up and down, but particularly right now, the Pokemon card market is on fire and it continues to grow. So if you can find a booster box under $200, that seems like a really good deal at this point. Again, until the market cools off, until Pokemon decides to massively start printing more product, if that's the answer, I don't know. It's going to be hard to find a booster box at MSRP, besides on Pokemon Center. And some LGSs might release some booster boxes at MSRP depending on their volume, depending on how profitable their store is, or they can maybe not make as big of a margin just to help the community out. Some are going to potentially do that. All right, guys, hopefully we're getting rid of all our regular holo packs out of this booster box to pull something crazy. We're going to pull from the back row on the left. Ooh, this is a weird pack. There's something good in here. So yeah, this is exciting. I mean, if you're gonna get the most for your money, you want to get a booster box at MSRP. Another Lily's Determination. Ooh, we got an ultra rare. This is probably one of the best ultra rares to pull in the set, actually. Although this card is, whoa. It seems weirdly cut. But we'll take it, I guess. First ultra rare of the day. Yeah, it seems a bit wonky. I don't know, but I think I've already pulled this card in the past. Again, if we are lucky enough to pull a really good chase card in the set, I hope that the quality is good. If you guys have watched the channel, it's one of my pet peeves is you're spending all this money on Pokemon, and look, I get there's going to be some cutting issues with some cards at times, but it seems more often than not when you pull a really valuable card, it tends to be off-centered. And I really wish Pokemon would try to stop doing that. Okay. Acerola's Mischief. This is the ultra rare version. Okay. I think we pulled Acerola's Mischief SIR out of one of those Mega Latias EX boxes, but I don't think we have the ultra rare. I would have really liked to pull the ultra rare or the special illustration rare Lily's Determination. That's my personal chase card of this set. And there are a lot of good cards in this set, so we'll see if we're lucky enough to get a special illustration rare today. Again, our shot is around 50%, maybe a little bit less. We'll see. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Okay, another EX. Again, these EXs in this Mega Evolution set are beautiful cards from the right. And I like the set. I love the coloring. I think it's a beautiful artwork set. The Mega Latias EX SIR that we actually have pulled is a beautiful card. Probably one of my favorite in the set artistically. EX. We do have that card. However, it's off-centered. Again, that is a beautiful card. It's probably going to be one of the rarest cards in the set. Again, when you get lucky enough to pull one of those, you really hope it's got, you know, some good quality that, you know, maybe if you wanted to, you can send it off to be graded, but when they're off center like that, it's really not worth it. Another hollow. So I've lost count. I'm not keeping track. We're having a good old time chatting about Pokemon Mega Evolution and opening up our very first booster box. This is great. Hopefully we can get something really, really exciting today for the first ever booster box opening on our channel, and my personal first. So if you guys, have any of you actually opened up a booster box? Let me know. What set was it, and how did it go? Again, like with anything in Pokemon, it's a matter of luck. Nothing is quite guaranteed, but an average of what the pull rate is most of the time. You know, you might have days where you open one pack and that pack has a special illustration rare, and other days when you open 40, 50 packs and you only get an EX, maybe illustration rare or two, and you might already have that illustration rare. Like, we've opened quite a few Mega Evolution cards, so quite a few of these are going to be duplicate, unfortunately. That's why we're hoping for one of the ever elusive special illustration rares, and I already do have two in the set. There's one that I would love to pull. I really don't want to buy it on the market. I guess if I were to trade some cards at a local card shop, that's always possible. But again, we do have some more Mega Evolution, but at some point, you know, I gotta look at, do I want to keep trying and spend more money? The odds are against me. Or do I want to invest in other sets and have more fun opening other sets, particularly newer sets as they come out? And maybe just trade in some cards that I'm not too keen on and get some shop credit at a local LGS. And if they have that Lily's card that I'm looking for, there you go. It's not as appealing to me to do that, because I'd rather open up the pack and have the excitement of opening up the card. But whatever we end up doing, it's really a card that I must have. And you're probably, those of you that watch our channel are probably laughing, yeah, you're still trying to get that Lily's Clefairy from Journey Together. Again, that's another card that, is it worth buying Journey Together for one card? Especially when it's not a super expensive card. It's a chase card in the Journey Together set, but we'll see. So we've only pulled 2 illustration rares, so we probably have at least 2 more to come. And as far as illustration rares in this set, I think I've pretty much pulled the majority of the ones that I was actually looking for. Of course, that Marshadow, I think, is probably one of the hottest ones in the set still. There might be some that I don't have yet, so I haven't quite looked into that. I should at some point, because again, we're opening enough of these Mega Evolution packs. We could definitely open up over 100 at this point. Again, I gotta look at, is it worth chasing those few cards? Or do you just take some cards maybe to your shop, or even trade them? Some people trade cards too. And try to get the cards that you are looking for. Ooh, we got a reverse Lily's Determination. That's better. We're moving up. And see if, you know, maybe it's good to trade. I've never personally traded cards like that before. But there's ways to get the card that you want without just straight paying out of pocket. And a lot of the time too, if you really like a card, it might just be better to buy it, trade for it, get shop credit for it, than spending a ton of money opening up packs and you might never get the card that you're chasing, because the odds for a particular card are obviously much higher than just, you know, pulling around. Okay, there's another illustration rare. We actually have this card too. We pulled that card quite a while ago, but again, it's our third illustration rare. I think usually the pull rate is 4 illustration rares per booster box. Our packs are winding down today, and hopefully we can still pull something crazy out of here. You never know. It is possible. We've opened a God pack before from Black Bolt. We've had some good pull rates, but again, for the most part, your luck isn't gonna be crazy all the time. I mean, if it is, then go play the lotto. But I guess Pokemon is like playing the lotto in a way. The odds are way better, of course, and you're basically gambling, but I like enjoying my time here with you guys. I like opening packs, and just the thrill of the chase to see what's in here. That's always fun to do. But again, it's just a matter of, hey, can you keep affording to do that? Because eventually you might need to take a little bit of time and, you know, maybe sharing some of your profits with getting other things, like, again, like we talked about a moment ago, trading in your cards for some shop credit somewhere, trading them just outright for other cards that you're chasing. There's a few options in Pokemon, which is fun. So let's see. All right, we have pulled 2 ultra rares, and we've pulled 3 illustration rares and a handful of EXs. So I guess what we can do is we'll take a total at the end of our pulls just to see if it kind of makes sense to what we've seen out there as the average pull rate per booster box. Quite a few hollows, that's for sure. So I guess the pull rate is supposedly a little better for Mega Evolution. It doesn't seem like it so far. We've opened quite a few packs, but again, we've got a few left, so let's see how we end up today. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your support. We're trying to increase our subscriber count. Oh, okay. We got a special illustration rare, and it's kind of cute that it's like a Halloween theme one, but we already pulled this special illustration rare. That is absolutely discouraging, to say the least. It is a good quality, however. The centering seems pretty good, and I'm not going to complain about that. See, it's kind of a letdown that, you know, the centering is a little bit off. We pulled a special illustration rare, which is about 1 every other booster box, but we already have this special illustration rare. So that's where what we just talked about. Do you take your doubles? You know, if you don't feel that it could be graded as a PSA 10, you know, this is a little off center. I don't think it'll be a 10, yeah. And do you take that to your local card shop with maybe a few other cards and, you know, trade up, if you will, for a card that's got more value to it? That could be an option if they're willing to accept that at a certain store. And you just build your shop credit that way, and then you look and see what they have, and you either get more packs, more products. But in my case, I really want the Lilies card. It is my personal chase card of the set. And, like, I don't care about the gold cards. They're ugly. I really like the monochrome cards from Black Bolt and White Flare. And if you guys didn't check it out, we've actually got one of those. Check out that video. But yeah, it's frustrating to, I mean, I know we got probably an ultra rare for one of those items coming yet. Maybe one more illustration rare. It'd be cool if it's the Marshadow that we can maybe trade in, because I really want that Lily's Determination special illustration rare. And we do have more Mega Evolution products to open. Okay. We got another ultra rare, Mega Gardevoir. I don't know if I have this one, actually. This is a beautiful card. So we got 3 ultra rares in this box. That's pretty cool. We've got just as many ultra rares as we do illustration rares, so that's kind of odd. I like this Mega Gardevoir EX ultra rare. It's beautiful. Very beautiful card. Fantastic. So we're probably going to get one more illustration rare, and maybe we got 3 packs left. Boy, time is just a motoring. It just seems like a minute ago, but it's actually 20 minutes ago at this point. We just opened up our first pack to an illustration rare, which again, first pack magic, usually have more first pack magic than last pack magic, it seems. So, but yeah, we got our special illustration rare, but it's a card I already have. At least it wasn't the Lieutenant Surge card. That's the worst card in the set. People hate that. Honestly, I think the card is ugly for a special illustration rare. Oh, what do we get? Okay, I thought I showed you guys the rare card in the pack. Lily's Determination. Keep getting teased by that. Ooh, what do we got? All right, another EX. So we got 1 pack left. Again, I'm trying not to make this video be over a half hour for you guys. I know sometimes if you watch the channel, you'll see that I can kind of babble because I love Pokemon. I like to be able to express myself, and I hope you guys share some of my thoughts and opinions on Pokemon, and let me know in the comments. What do you guys think of Mega Evolution? I think it's a great set. I think it's going to stay popular, and I think it'll continue to increase in value as time goes on. All right, so we ended off on an EX. So we did not get an item ultra rare, which I'm grateful for because I don't really care for those cards. So let's take a look at what we pulled today. First, we got our Bulbasaur promo card, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 EXs. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other hits. So 13. So we got 13 hits. That seems a bit less than most. But again, we got a special illustration rare. We got 3 ultra rares and 3 illustration rares. So maybe instead of another illustration rare, we got the SIR. So guys, it was fun. I can't wait to open another booster box. I hope you'll join me for that one as well in the future for Phantasmal Flames. If you liked the video, please smash that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. We've got a lot of cool videos to check out, to see different sets, to see what the pull rates might be, and to check out cool cards. Thank you so much, and happy Halloween. We'll see you in the next one. Woo!